Device now, but Edward looking for more action on the lower ramp there.
Flamey watching that long push. Dupree, he considers it even better position for Guardian to watch it, as Edward will evaluate inner. Device, meanwhile, has taken a significant amount of damage, but wants to try and create the push. He's not quite timed it so that Kerrigan's there to re-peek onto Seized, but he's going to push in one by one, and that's not going to work out at all.
It's 3 now, and Seized is doing absolute work here, finding the head of Dupree. Zipex and Cajun B remain. They're both going to be turtling on the A bomb site here. Zipex slightly more towards the connected area, but Seized doesn't care about that. He's going for more headshots here, and he actually finishes off both frags, finishes up with all 5. An ace for Seized in round number 5 there. And we enter 7-6. Device back on the AWP, but this is getting a little bit troublesome for Astralis. Inside as Zeus has control of the upper hallway there. And Flamey coming in with the bomb as well.
Pop flash in, but Kerrigan's not going to push through that. It does force Na'Vi further away, 40 seconds to play with, and they will elect to gather on those B tunnels. So it's going to be Cajun B and Zipex that have to hold on to this. And it's Zipex to upper, Cajun to lower, both on the M4. No rotation yet from A. The closest, and now in the move, will be Device, who does have the AWP. If he can get there in time, if there's vision, he'll find the counter-entry frags, but Edward's got the opening one. Zipex needs to buy space. He's hugging the wall so that the drop can't happen, but he's going to fall back and actually spot Zeus. Catches him off guard, there's no information, and he falls back in to get Edward. It works, but Device has fallen to Seized. And that is the AWP out of the picture. It may not matter, the rifles are doing the work.
Zipex is always good for 2 frags in that situation. It looks like it's an angle everyone plays, but no one gets the results like he does. Finds another 2 kills. Very calm and confident play from himself. And Astralis avoid.
From where any CT player is, Dupree might have a chance to get to it if Device can find one more pick, but that's going to be hard work. No smokes out on this for Na'Vi. Straight peek. Guardian found out. Again, another shot from Device, but now he's smoked off, and Dupree's going to walk up, take advantage. AK there, but doesn't want to overextend, and rightfully so, because they've got a 2-man advantage now. But Edward's going to find Dupree. Nothing he could do about that late lurk, and Zipex limited off. It may not just be enough yet, because Astralis, there's still decent time, 19 seconds, but if Device can find another angle, that shot might have hinged the round. Goes for it again. He might be able to deny this plant. He might be able to set it up. Pop flash needs to jump around the corner, manages to get the strafe jump done, and turns back and hits Edward.
What's a round from Device? We said he had to step out there. No one investing pretty much anything that round, and Device finds 4. Dupree with a lovely deagle headshot as well, and that's such a massive round for Astralis to bounce back with. And he saw Zeus panicking a little bit there. Towards the end of Ivy, Kerrigan is holding up for any flanks towards A main. Sees the Flamey holding strong, and Zipex has made his way towards the end of the upper platform as well, seeing if there is anyone to face. Nothing to report just yet. 40 seconds remain. They still have 3 smokes as well. Device slowly but surely edges his way towards the end of Ivy here. Guardian waiting for him. And you feel like the execution's coming any second now.
He's going to be here with the M4. Finds 1, finds 2. Where is the refrag? 2 HP. It's covered up by the edge of the box, but Kerrigan finally gets Zeus back. And oddly enough, despite the activity favoring Na'Vi highly where we were watching, it's still 2 players up for Astralis against 3. That's going to end quickly, though. Guardian and C's collecting the last 2.
Yeah, such a passive hold there from Astralis. Didn't really have anything to work with, and it's Guardian stepping over the M4 of all weapons, finds those 2 kills, shuts them down, and forces round he had tied up. A little bit of a whiff on his aim there, and Astralis just about keep the round alive. Guardian did what he could with the 2 frags he found. You know what, I thought Edward had that one tied up, but there we go. We go into round number 23. Astralis slowly but surely getting back into this one. They've got 9 on the board. It's more of an aggressive play. Straight up towards A main. Can Guardian hold them off?
Well, he definitely sees them, tries to fire into it. Counter flash lets them move a little bit forward, but Zeus gets in a better position. Needs to be careful not to overface in that smoke. He has the advantage of the silencer, but doesn't have the angle lined. But Amy and Edward and Flamey, do have those angles covered off. It's falling apart. This is Astralis just getting obliterated in this round.
Yeah, we've had some very close back and forth rounds, but that definitely wasn't one of them. A straight up main rush coming in from Astralis, and it's getting locked down by the crossfires. Flamey stepping up once more. Very calm play from him towards the main entrance. Just clears up the last 2 kills. The money now in tatters for Astralis.
Oh, you know you need Pit to anchor A to deny the plant, but that's going to be taken away from them, and that suddenly evens things up. But again, fast rotation, fast from Banana, push down through middle. Guardians in the open. Needs to be aware that Kerrigan was inside of the site. Could have easily caught him off, but it's the nade kill from Seized. That makes this all too possible. No kits, remember. So the longer they can stay alive, the more time Zipex can buy, the better they'll be. It's going to have to be all Zipex. Fine Seized. That's the low HP player that was inside the apartments. Decent damage dealt already onto Flamey, but they're going to go together. They're going to try and count it off. It's a 90-degree angle. He has to swing from it. All of a sudden, he's out of ammo. He's out of ammo. He's got to go for the knife. Flamey's got it. But does he have time?
I don't think he does. He doesn't got it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He runs out of ammo, and you would have thought for sure they had it with that setup.
That's kind of nuts. So Flamey running out of bullets there. He thought his teammate would be able to...
Whether he's juggling it away or they want to use it is up for debate, though. But look at this positioning on Banana. You think you can go back. You may lose one on A, but this is going to be an absolute bloodbath. They check it. Oddly enough, they do. And through the smoke, Kerrigan gets one because that almost worked out. If C's didn't pick up that first kill, he was dead to rights, but he shuffles over. Flamey, they try to flash back in and find him, and he's too smart for that.
Yeah, the bomb is down now, and it's a really difficult situation for the teams. They're going to pop flash through themselves. It actually works out perfectly. Zipex strokes Flamey, but Guardian is there to get the frag back and make it a double as he finds the first round for Navi here. Great setup for Navi, and actually making it very uncomfortable for Astralis indeed. They still have tons of cash here, but the amount of players Navi lost there, they're going to have a difficult rebuy going into this one. Round number 8, and Navi finally arrived, Matt. It's taken 6 rounds, but...
Again, and it's Guardian that has to protect him, has to hold this. They're going to try and get it on top. Edward manages one still. Guardian was going to try and aim it down, force them into hiding, and then Edward to peek after the shot, but he only manages one and then immediately falls afterwards. The good news is that sees this double up set up again toward Banana's going to work out. Guardian, another close shot. So somehow this works because they're not giving Astralis any movement. That's the big part about this. And it can be very frustrating. Inferno's a very frustrating map because with the timings, it's not always guaranteed that you'll be able to get to top mid before they can even get in toward the boiler room, and Navi's going to do exactly that time and time again. Take down Kerrigan. It's just Dupree remaining.
Okay, so this ruthless aggression running down middle seems to be effective now. C's holding towards B with the AWP, and it seems like the rest of his teammates is funneling towards his area. He's able to pick up 3 frags. Still cash available for Astralis going to the last round, but at least Navi have found 2.
Bomb is dropped. KGB gets a second on the Guardian.
And that's the bomb down as well. You can see Dupree rotating in through middle. We have got Flamey isolated. It's going to be Edward. He finds the first kill onto Cajun now. Still a 2-on-2. Kerrigan low HP. They still have to plant with 20 seconds remaining. Here comes the rotation from Dupree. Cajun just has to... Well, Dupree has to stay alive as long as he can while Kerrigan stuck on the bomb site right now.
And we're going to check all angles. Kerrigan's low. Kerrigan's low. He needs to find that kill. Does eventually, and it's now down to just Dupree. No plant, though, and it's 5 seconds. He needs to hold. He's doing so. Protected by the flower pot. But he knows they're both back sight. And they're going to stack this together. Look for a double peek. And they go now. They go immediately, and they're going to get Dupree. Well done to Navi to start off the second half. Much better than the first.
That's so strong there. Cajun be finding 3 frags. And it's the banana split coming in from CT Spawn. We see Fnatic doing so many times, but Nadas Vincere are the ones.
Well, it's all back now towards Zipex. Means he can't reface this, but it's still not enough to encourage them to bring the bomb back to that position. It's just about clearing out and forcing rotations as Guardian's going to scout toward the top of mid. Get rid of the bomb in the open. Yeah, whatever. Not sure it makes much of a difference in that case if you're going to give it up there, but either way, he'll do so. It's the thought that counts, the sentiment.
Terrorists are going to be aware now. It's going to be a full eco, so just sticking together, allowing Guardian to work the picks. It does spot the head of Cajun. He doesn't get the head, but he does get the body. Double kill from as well. Lovely stuff by Guardian. And now the bomb side is open. They'll be able to make their way on. But the Whites does find 1 kill. Zipex getting dropped on the other side, and there it is. Guardian gets his 3rd of the round. Textbook from him. And that's another round in the bank of Navi. Not looking so bad anymore. Like I said, double eco potential for Astralis after losing that last round. So
they'll get the man advantage, but they've given up Library, and Flamey's going to come out late. Edward gets Cajun B, who's been the man of the match inside of the pit position, but it's on Dupree this time to close it out, and he manages one on Flamey, but they've wrapped around. Guardian's in the sight. Bomb's going to attempt to go down. It's 11 seconds to do so. Dupree's got 1, but seized. He fights off the first rotation. Bomb is successfully planted. Now Guardian's going to have to take a leaf from Kenny S's page because he's locked inside of the A site. We know he can do work wonders from there, but can Guardian match that task? As it is a flashbang either direction. Default smoke buys more time. And it's 1 more for Seized. It's working out. It's going to be Dupree with 1 back, but now Guardian's got it. It's low HP. The pistol does it. Guardian's going to tear it apart.
whoa, my God, Dupree was playing that so smart, holding their pit for so long. It looked like it was so uncomfortable for Navi as well. And somehow Guardian comes up with that godlike play. Here's the replay on your screen right now. He knows exactly who the players are. Great shot onto Zipex, pulls out the P250 and finishes things off. What a match. He has found 1, but you're absolutely right. KGB's got them locked in. They can't leave this area now. Bomb is down in no man's land. The CT's holding on. They have managed to salvage 1 AK, but once again, Guardian is still alive, looking for that first pick, and he could find it behind his fountain as well. It's going to be Seized that gets it. They're trying to get this down to a 2-on-2, but God, it's such low HP.
This is interesting, though. They're going to back out of this. They've got the bomb to go back the other way. It's a low HP. It's Cajun B. He waited all the time, and it's going to be map point for Astralis.
Great awareness there from Cajun B. What a massive play with the 5-7. Looking like Navi had made the right move there, but he's just hiding at the bottom. Knows he has to kill one at least, and he gets the double as well. Both headshots as well. Lovely stuff from him. And that's actually a pretty much full save from Astralis, working out for them and getting them map points as well, just when they need it.
The one saving grace in this is that Edward has mid-control slightly right now. He hasn't cleared out Catwalk, but they could go through the underpass. They're not. They want to go in toward the site flash. Xyp9x caught. Blinded, but back into the site to go for cover, and that gives Kerrigan a chance, but Xyp9x will do it himself. Edward responds, but now Kerrigan's got one on either side. And he'll find the first one. Guardian not dropped down yet with the AWP, last alive.
Really nice play from Xyp9x there. Very confident after getting flashed as well. Hides on the bomb site. Gets the double spray done as well, but I have to say, it all comes down to dupreeh opening things up, funneling towards the B site. He pushes all the way to T-spawn, gets that first frag, and then Xyp9x just sets himself up with a perfect spray down to Kerrigan. Finds the fourth. Guardian still alive. 10 seconds remain. He surely can't win this round. As he jumps out of the B apartment, should be taken down here, and there it is. Occasion finally arrives, and we get the first round on the board for Astralis. It all came down to dupreeh. Someone had to step up there. A lack of information. He gets that first kill. Like I said, Navi had no option but to establish what they're going to be doing here. That looked like that hit. Device narrowly missing out on that shot towards Flaming.
Knows he's there, just has to hold it, but while he sits to do so, it's going to be coagulation toward the B site for Na'Vi. As they plot and hope to push together. Xyp9x is going to sit back on this. Not quite the same off angle this time, near the van, and he will spot Seized. He needs to hit the shot this time, and he doesn't. Seized is able to react in time. He's found Cajun B. It's a case of what if. One kill would have changed the whole round for Astralis, and Guardian's in against Kerrigan. And now this reset is a massive danger. They're going to try and hold the two guns they've got.
That's all they can do, really. We talk about Xyp9x normally being so good for those 1 or 2 frags. He gets taken down by Seized. He finds a double as well. Cracks open that bomb site by himself. The late delivery of the bomb comes in the end, but his teammates had already done all the work. There was no boys absolutely sick. And now Kerrigan with it all to play for from short. Can he challenge Guardian in this sort of position?
Don't you dare repeat that. Wait for Device to get there, and that's what he's going to try and do. As Guardian can't find the shot, but he knows he's gone somewhere in that direction. You would have thought there was a chance for Guardian. I definitely thought there was, but Device holds on, so he manages to get one. Now he's got two. And Edward and Seized go down. It's still 2 players left inside the apartments. And finally, successive rounds look to be in the cards for Astralis. They need to pretty much close out this half Device. As he switches away too soon. Didn't realize he would be there, but as he falls out, it's Kerrigan who goes down. This gets a little bit interesting. dupreeh's there in time.
There we go then. Even though Guardian opens it up and takes down Xyp9x, Device finally arriving here in the 3rd map of the grand final, finds 2 frags and locks them down. They're unable to do anything with it. No bomb planted, but the money still strong in the Navi camp. Astralis find round number 3. As we get to the crescendo of this first half. Device, as he heading this back towards the window, he smokes to single area. And it's going to be a fast A split with the bomb go towards A ramp.
Guardian in behind the chimney. At jungle, not going to be expected at all. As dupreeh will find that out the hard way. Flamey's gone a little bit more passive toward these CT stairs, so they'll concede the bomb plant. But he's waiting for the rotation to come in, and Guardian, he's going to find Cajun B, despite the first shot going against him, and how does he hit Xyp9x? He's now got 2. Flamey's up on top of the ticket booth, and although the bomb's down, they've got 2 very far away players that have to hold on against this defuse. As Device does start it off well, Kerrigan will add to that, but they've lost his teammate in the process, and 3 players facing.
My God.
No hope in hell for that to work out. It's going to be Na'Vi getting the pistol. 2 in this game.
What the hell are you going to do when Guardian's just hitting shots like that? Crazy scenes from him. Gets 3 kills, and he opened it up with a very smart play towards jungle. The A split shut down straight away. Astralis trying to do a fast play. Smoke towards jungle. 2 players coming towards connector. They just didn't think to check the angles. Seized even tweeted it out for you before the game. Got to check them.
Device sees above this smoke, wants to try and do something of this mid-presence that Na'Vi has been quite convincingly taking. Round and round again. Zeus at the underpass. It's kind of traditional in the sense that they are utilizing the underpass to get closer to the window. Used to be standard play for just about everyone, but more and more teams are getting away from that. Relying on that cat smoke to get the box pushed down, but all right, Xyp9x, that's twice you've been punished by Guardian. Learn your lesson, do not peek, because he is absolutely taking the fight. Seized is going to find Kerrigan. This time, there's no cancel to it, and Guardian's got Cajun B.
My God, what can you do when Guardian's hitting shots like that? That's just game over. Finds 2 in this round, and Edward's about to punish Device as well. Gets the AWPer down. Just dupreeh remaining, and it's just such a simple play. Wait for Guardian to hit one of the craziest shots of the game so far, and we'll just rush into B. No problem whatsoever. And dupreeh wondering what the hell just happened. It went from a 5-on-5 to a 5-on-1 in the blink of an eye.
More time. Now he'll hold it. Kerrigan's not got the angle. If this is how it ends, it's going to be tragic, but Kerrigan just finds the shot.
just about. My God, what a clutch that was. Carrigan keeping the dream alive somewhat. It's not the cleanest of finishes, but he gets the final bullet. And I feel like Edward could have got that on the first full defuse, but wasn't meant to be this time. 15 plays 5 now. Astralis given something. Came down to a 1v1, but the CTs will be able to buy back into this one. Siege with the FAMAS, and Edward going down into the underpass.